Sickening, Patterson.
Right.
I'll take it. Yo, bro.
That has bleach in it. Oh, that's right. I don't know. I don't know the code for the fucking stupid stream. Whatever.
No, you threw too much power. Oh, what was that? That was you. That was you. What? Oh my God, bro! Come on, bro! Come on, bro! This game sucks. For
I might need to use some
real.
paper towels for that. And D.
Bro, if anything, that was you, bro. What did I do? Let's go.
I'm just gonna invite you guys to the broadcast.
Come on now, you better know good and well not to press Tyreek Hill. What is wrong with you? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Go, baby. Oh no. Cohen. Cohen's back there. No. Oh, bro.
That's that's.
Dang, bro.
Ooh,
Alright, bro.
that's an 8-point game.
Alright, bro. Hey, worried about it. Hey, worried about it. You getting bumping. Alright.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
The pass complete here to Sanders. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Where's that broken one, bro? What's going on?
On third down, Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Russell Wilson, so I can see the blitches he's sending.
Just the first quarter of the tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what will happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
And he gets it to Bolden. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Mack Wilson in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. After the sack on first down, Wilson, and Bolden brings it in, complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Yeah, I pretty much called it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one complete to Ingram. It's a gain of 6 on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Well, a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Under 10, 10. Let's get a conversion. Watch the whip. Kill.
Dang, boy, my slowness is strong.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh, that's it.
Open man Here's Metcalf. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39.
Did it?
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
What was that?
A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
That was ridiculous. What even was that? Like, look at that. Come on now. This is a book.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
I hate that animation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score
get over there.
on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First down, 49ers.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop. What's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Nassib coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Carl Nassib picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I'm going back to you. Check. No pass.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to go down again. Mac Wilson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
I wanted to do it, but I
mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
Now, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sorry, bro. You're man.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And an alley to run.
What was that on game?
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL, but it seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back.
Oh, look at my click off, bro. I'm so trash. And then look at Von Miller, bro. Come on, you gotta strip that from that man. I don't know, bro. He just tackled the running back. You ain't do nothing on your O-line, though. No, he ain't do nothing. Well, I swear, bro.
Considerably in the last few
Bro,
seasons, mainly
right
because
now.
people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it at the right time and you
They
use it
think they
properly,
broke that
you see the
tackle,
type of
bro.
gains you
What?
can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
36, 36. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Out. Let's go. Switch. Watch take the three. Watch take the three.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
I messed up there, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Nah, bro, I'm just saying he's good overall, bro.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, bro, I ain't trying to get it. Bro, because he don't got no ability.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to put from deep inside their own
any
territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Oh, you got my stats.
From the 31, Wilson.
Oh, you're not.
This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Why would I not?
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
A couple of bad kickoffs and a couple of bad red zones.
Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson.
He only got one vocal off and then he got stopped and he took him out the game. Stop trying to make it sound good, bro.
Prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
He got one carry.
Here's Wilson.
His one carry with the
first tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain.
Bruh, I'm telling you, he had 2 attempts because you broke off one, and that was the only 50-yard guy. The next time you ran the ball, he got 2 negative yards.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in
It's not a blowout, but that's
a handling game right there. And their anticipation skills, they can make big plays just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm gonna play you again, bro.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Well, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson going to throw again. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Oh, passer rating is an 88.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Tyreek had 92 yards. What are you talking about no show, bro?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
That was only 21 yards. That was only 21 yards.
Back at the closing stages of the first half. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
So you saying that was like 100 yards?
Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because
why not? Bro.
Because you're feeling it, right? You just feel it.
I'm good about it, bro.
So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando,
then I
it's Jonathan
started to, and I had a couple of back quick offs. It's nothing too serious, bro. It's not like you did me dirty this game, bro.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, baby.
Ooh.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
What team are you?
Devin McCourty brings him down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
You're not even that good, bro.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
You're running stretches all game.
First down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the back, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'll take too much skill. Bam stretches, man. They don't take too much skill.
Winston to throw it this time.
The spam stretches.
This one
the cheesiest play of the game.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DK Metcalf.
Yeah, a little bit of stick. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of stick.
Touchdown in his first career game. As the Buccaneers
that's not one of the cheesiest plays in this game, bro.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25.
What's the problem?
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
I'm not worried about you, bro. You spam stretches the whole game, bro. I threw a couple of bad fakes in the red zone. The red zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Bro, I'm changing. Can I change this?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time they touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Nassib. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Carl Nassib able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Not talking to you.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
This guy's just dealing with run players, the same run play over and over.
But they're going to wrap him up. He'll go down well short of the first. Boy, a real head scratcher there.
No, he's using.
They're going to take over with excellent field.
He's not even using his quarterback.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Yeah, he's going against Boozy. Boy.
And some space here. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
That means you would stretch your deck swings? Oh!
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Corey Grant, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend, as his guys continue to pour it on. Whoa, he just yanked that one well to the left.
Yeah, I
no
know what
good.
you're saying, but this man won the game before me. This man won the game before me, bro. This man won the game before me, bro.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick
He won the
this
game
one
before
off.
me, bro. I'm Tito.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed off, bro. Hella pissed.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got to dig down
know,
deep.
I don't know.
They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
I ain't playing.
Join me in a walk.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ezekiel Ansah able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Man, I want to see you in some regs, boy.
This is the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases. Whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Trevor Williams was shot out of a cannon there on the corner blitz.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Can you not?
Earlier now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
Yeah, boy.
Look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Sammy Watkins, 99 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50.
This is a blowout,
so
bro.
there's conservative,
This is a
there's
blowout.
aggressive,
Not what we had,
and there's
bro.
really
This is a
aggressive, which is
blowout.
what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Tucker down to kick
You know what?
away following
I'm only
the
losing by 2
touchdown.
more points than you were losing by. It's like 20-40 or 22.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Man.
And he is
Okay,
out of
bro.
bounds here on the
Bro, it's
return.
a game. It's a game. It's one game, bro. Is that a back?
He went out at the 1 yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
No.
Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Because he can easily go out.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that alter what he does.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
He got Corey Grant. Oh, he got Corey Grant.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This man's in the goal line. Why are you on the goal line, bro?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Why are you doing the goal line, bro? Oh my gosh, this man's about to suffer. This man's about to get scored, bro. Yo, his blocker's gonna call up all your blockers. This gonna be a one-man to beat.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Corey Grant.
There you go.
Now 3-week
What I tell you, bro?
touchdowns.
One man to beat. What did I tell you, bro? I said one man to beat,
put
bro.
this one out of reach. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect this one.
Yeah. That'll slow it down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Wilson. Oh, refusing to go down.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And an alley to run. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 22 yards. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, and it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. From the gun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. The rookie from Washington, Taylor Rapp, there to knock that away. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ziggy Ansah able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trevor Williams with a pick. And you don't see that every day. Actually lost 14 yards there on the return. But I guess the important thing, they have possession of the football.
Hey, let's get it for Burger. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on, hey.
And he's got room. Trotted. There he goes, right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Marquise Goodwin. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson. Keeps himself upright. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Lewis. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for the Niners. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Even. Hey, let's go.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Mike's 54. Mike's 50. Hey, stop. Let me go.
Winston here to throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us.
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Bucs, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And